Welcome back to Does My Bank Still Love Me? I'm Norm Newkirk. We're speaking today with John Keating. And John has formed a group called I'm sorry, John, help me with this.
Co-Survivor Club.
Co-Survivor Club. Mm-hmm. Co-Survivor Club. And this is for people, men primarily, who have women in their lives who have been diagnosed and are going through the process of curing themselves of breast cancer. And we were just talking about this bucket that you pass around at the meeting. And we're not going to say the name of the bucket, but describe this bucket and then what its function is. This was fascinating.
Well, the bucket, we basically, it's a galvanized milking bucket. And I went to a costume supply store and found the costume where you would have the fake breasts and cut them on out and super glue them to the bucket and have some pink Mardi Gras beads around it, and so it's to have some fun. And then we made a list of rules, which we call the bucket list. And
what are those rules?
Those rules would be, for one, if you get a 15-minute grace period to be on time in the meeting. If you're every 15 minutes you're late after that, it's $1.
Okay.
If your cell phone audibly rings during the meeting, it's $1. It can vibrate, all that, but if it beeps, then it's $1. If you spill your drink on to somebody, you've got to pay $1 and get yourself another drink too, of course. And just stuff like that. If you don't bring a topic, it's $1.
Does everyone have to speak?
No, they don't have to, but some people do. It helps the meeting flow too,
Okay.
as well. But no, not everyone has to speak, and some people actually the first time they come in and we don't say too much. But we also we talk to them a little more and get to know them as well.
So you've collected all this money. What do you do with that money?
Okay, so at the end, after we pass the bucket around and everyone says what's been good or bad for them that last month, which we call uppers or downers, we then we are given raffle tickets, and at the end of the meeting, we pull one winning raffle ticket out of the bucket, and half of the money goes to one of the members that came to the meeting that night, which can help pay for their drinks, and the other half goes to like cleaning supplies and all that, so we can turn around and 3 weeks later show up at a person who's undergoing breast cancer therapy or treatment. We can show up at their house and clean their toilets and mow their lawn and all that.
Clean their house and mow their lawn.
They don't have a lot of energy.
That's an incredible service. It's an incredible gift to people who are going through chemotherapy, because it's very enervating. And this is an amazing thing that you're doing, and getting men, which we talked about earlier, talking about their feelings, which we don't necessarily like to do, especially when it comes to something as scary and life-threatening as breast cancer.
Well, and it's not just also the breast cancer. It's what that caregiver is going through too, And look, everyone in our group has got great friends, really good support system, right? For the most part, some of them are actually transplants in other support systems back east or Midwest, right? But for the most part, they all have good friends and people they can talk to, but not in the same situation. And so they can come to this group and they can hang out with people that are their same age and that understand what they're going through. And a lot of times, you'll have someone that just joined the group and another member that's been in the group for a little while. They are about 2 months off from the exact same treatments. I mean, almost sometimes the same doctor. Same treatments in chemo or whatever. And so they can actually, one guy can tell the other guy, hey, get ready, next month you're going to see this happen, because it's all new for all of us, right? And so it's very supportive that way. And the friendships that develop out of here are really, really great. We have guys that are turning around and they're going off to Chelan together, Lake Chelan, during the summer. They're hanging out and, grabbing pizza or dim sum or something like that, just, or watching the ball games together or something like that. And so just, and a lot of times our wives will all go to a convention together, and then next thing you know, we all get another extra night to go hang on out, right? So it's a great, the support group is really good there. It isn't like the people are coming there because they need friends. They come out that way because they're getting support.
You said that what's in the group stays in the group. What is said in the meetings stays in the meetings. That's a very important factor of the meeting because it brings safety and it brings security of knowing that you can say practically anything that's on your mind. That's I think that's an excellent thing for men.
It's our own little Vegas.
Good for you. What stays in the Res, which is the name of the tavern,
yes.
right? The reservation?
The Res, yeah.
The Res.
The Reservoir.
The Reservoir, right,
Reservoir
on
Tavern.
85th and
Roosevelt.
And Roosevelt.
Yeah,
We've
stays
been,
the Res. Gets set at the Res, stays the Res.
very good. We've been speaking with John Keating and has this wonderful support group. We will come back and talk more about this. You've been watching Does My Bank Still Love Me? I'm Norm Newkirk. Thank you for watching.